Crew members have a secret ranking system for passengers, and you're probably being judged right now. I spent 2 months tracking down 15 former cruise crew members and asked one question: what do you really judge passengers on? What they told me was brutal. They're watching everything: your clothes, your body language, how you board, what you order, even how you walk down hallways. And based on these judgments, they're deciding whether you get upgraded, ignored, or quietly added to their mental, difficult passenger list. In the next few minutes, you'll discover exactly what crew members notice, what they secretly think, and how to make sure you're on their favorite passenger list. Let's get into it. But before we continue, hit subscribe for more cruise-saving tips. Number 1. The "I've cruised 50 times" complex. This is the #1 complaint from every crew member I interviewed. Passengers who constantly mention their cruise count are usually the most entitled people on the ship. A guest services manager told me, "They say I've cruised 47 times and this is not how it's done," even when policies changed years ago. Crew members revealed that these passengers complain the most and tip the least. Never lead with your cruise count or loyalty status. Crew don't care about numbers, they care about respect. Pro tip: multiple crew members said passengers who brag about experience are instantly marked as difficult and get bare minimum service. Your behavior matters, not your diamond status. Number 2. The barefoot nightmare. Walking barefoot on a cruise ship is the fastest way to disgust crew members. A cabin steward told me passengers walk barefoot into bathrooms, then straight to buffets, tracking urine and bacteria everywhere. Ships clean constantly, but 3,000 passengers create messes faster than sanitization happens. One dining server said she specifically avoids passengers she's seen walking barefoot because it's a hygiene red flag. Always wear shoes or socks in public areas: hallways, elevators, dining rooms, bathrooms. Quick warning: crew members call barefoot passengers the gross ones and share warnings about them across departments. This single habit ruins your reputation for the entire cruise. Number 3. Removing automatic gratuities. Taking off automatic tips makes you crew members' least favorite passenger instantly. A cabin steward told me, "When passengers remove gratuities, we know they don't value our work. Base salaries are incredibly low. Gratuities aren't bonuses, they're essential income. These tips get pooled and split among dozens of behind-the-scenes crew you never meet. Crew members share information about who removes tips, and that information spreads across all departments. Leave automatic gratuities in place. They're already calculated into your cruise cost." Pro tip: if you want to tip extra, hand cash directly to your cabin steward on day 1. Receipt tips get absorbed into pools. Cash goes 100% to them. Early cash tips tell crew you value their work, and you'll get exceptional service all week. Number 4. Ignoring crew greetings. Your cabin steward says hello. You walk past with no eye contact, no response, nothing. This behavior came up in every interview as the most hurtful thing passengers do. One steward said, "I greet hundreds of guests daily. When people act like I don't exist, it destroys me. These are people cleaning your messes, replacing towels, folding towel animals, quietly making your vacation perfect. When passengers treat them invisibly, it's deeply felt. Always acknowledge greetings with eye contact, a smile, and ideally, their name." Quick fix: your cabin steward's name is on a card in your room. Dining servers introduce themselves opening night. Use their names every single interaction. One cruise director said passengers who greet crew by name get priority reservations and upgrades without asking. Number 5. The barefoot bathroom buffet circuit. Not washing hands after bathrooms is the second biggest hygiene violation crew obsess over. A dining room server told me she tracks passengers who skip hand washing and then touch shared buffet utensils or salad bars. This makes you permanently disgusting in crew eyes. One cabin steward said she warns colleagues about non-hand washers, so everyone stays cautious around them. Wash hands visibly and thoroughly, especially before meals and after bathrooms. Use soap for 20+ seconds, not just a quick rinse. Pro tip: crew members admit they unconsciously give slower, more distant service to passengers with obvious hygiene issues. Your hand washing directly impacts service quality, table assignments, and how crew interact with you all week. Number 6, inappropriate touching and flirting. Grabbing crew members' arms, tapping shoulders, or making flirty comments instantly flags you as a problem passenger. A bartender told me, male passengers constantly say, "You're too pretty to be working here." They think it's charming. It's creepy and demeaning. Ships have zero-tolerance policies about passenger-crew boundaries. Any romantic or sexual relationship results in immediate termination for crew members, costing them their livelihoods. Keep all interactions professional. Use verbal cues. Never physical contact. Quick warning: ships have internal reporting systems where repeated inappropriate behavior gets you flagged across multiple cruises and cruise lines. One entertainment staff member said boundary crossers are reported to guest services and monitored by security. Number 7. The hallway blocker. Walking slowly isn't the problem. Walking side by side in narrow hallways while blocking crew carrying hot food or cleaning supplies is the problem. A room service attendant said, "I've had meals go cold because passengers blocked me for 5 minutes, completely unaware." Crew have created secret code words for hallway blockers and radio warnings like, "We've got another one in cabin 8247. The issue is walking in the middle of narrow spaces, stopping suddenly in doorways for conversations, or taking elevators one deck during peak times when stairs are right there. Stay aware and move to the side when walking slowly." Pro tip: if you need to stop for photos or conversations, step completely into alcoves or wider areas out of traffic flow. This awareness separates respectful passengers from oblivious ones. Before we jump to the next one, subscribe now, because at the end, I'll reveal the one crew-only insight that quietly decides how you're treated on board. Number 8. Bringing prohibited items. Bringing your own toilet paper or flushing wet wipes seems harmless, but breaks plumbing for hundreds of cabins. A maintenance crew member told me, one passenger flushing wet wipes caused a sewage backup affecting 47 cabins for 2 days. Ships use specialized marine plumbing. Only flush-provided toilet paper and human waste, nothing else. Similarly, bringing iron, steamers, or candles violates fire safety and can trigger ship-wide alarms. Check your cruise line's prohibited items list before packing. Quick reality: passengers who cause plumbing or safety issues get reported, and serious violations can result in being removed at the next port. One steward said fire alarm violations cost the passenger $500 in fines plus permanent notes on their booking profile. Number 9. Clothing judgments. Cruise crew notice your clothes the moment you step on board, and they quietly read your attitude from them. Pajamas in public areas scream, "No respect for shared spaces." Overly revealing outfits make crew uncomfortable and can put you on their mental watch list. Several crew members told me they instantly clock seasoned cruisers versus first-timers and adjust expectations accordingly. Like it or not, presentation matters at sea. Crew admit they unconsciously offer warmer service to passengers who look put together and respectful, even on casual cruise days. Number 10. Asking invasive personal questions. Treating crew members like anthropology subjects by asking about their wages, living conditions, or war-torn home countries crosses major boundaries. Multiple crew said passengers ask things like, "How much do you really make?" or "What's it like living through war in your country?" These questions are deeply inappropriate and uncomfortable. Crew share tight quarters with 2 to 4 people, work 12-hour days for months, and pay for Wi-Fi to contact families. They don't owe you their financial or political trauma as entertainment. Engage in respectful conversation, ask about favorite ports, how long they've worked cruises, or share genuine appreciation. Pro tip: crew members remember passengers who ask invasive questions and actively avoid extended interactions with them. Number 11. Entering cabins before ready time. Showing up at your cabin hours before the official ready time disrupts turnaround operations for the entire ship. Crew have tight schedules to clean, restock, and prepare hundreds of cabins between cruises. A cabin steward said, "Passengers who arrive at noon demanding entry create cascading delays affecting 20-plus other cabins. Official cabin ready time is usually 1:30 to 2 p.m. for a reason. Wait for the announced time or drop bags with guest services if you board early. Quick fix: if you absolutely need early access, ask politely at guest services rather than going directly to your cabin and demanding entry from stewards who are scrambling to finish. Patience during turnaround separates respectful passengers from entitled nightmares in crew members' minds. That are the things crews secretly judge, but here's the one thing that changes everything. Crew members don't expect perfection. Every crew member told me the same thing. They don't remember passengers with suites or status. They remember passengers who learned their name, said thank you, and treated them like human beings. One cabin steward said a couple tipped her $50 on day one and said, "We know you work hard." She made their cabin perfect every single day and got them priority reservations they didn't ask for. A guest services manager upgraded a couple to the chef's table completely free because they smiled during a problem and said, "These things happen." Kindness unlocks perks worth hundreds of dollars that crew have the power to give. Use it. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button and subscribe so you never miss insider secrets like these. Drop a comment telling me which judgment surprised you most. I read every single one. Thanks for watching.